Well, let's go to Asylum down. Let's go to Asylum down. Can you play my montage?
Footbridge needs urgent attention. But do the authorities realize this too? Here is Mr. Ebo Mensah. He is the assembly member for the Asylum Down North Ridge electoral area. I've seen that people are not happy.
I'm not so happy because day in and day out, when the crowds get formed, you get scared because definitely when it rains, your attention will be drawn.
Look at that tree, for example.
Yeah.
I remember that the other time some people raised concerns that it could fall off and fall on the electric wire and cause mayhem.
Yes, it's true. Even you shouldn't think of this pole. There's 11,000 kV, 11,000 volts cable under the tree. So definitely when it falls, definitely it can cause havoc.
What are we doing about it? This has been here for some time.
I've reported this thing to ECG. They are aware. They are coming to work on it. As far as I'm concerned, I have reported this thing many times to the assembly, the city authorities. And you see, as I said, the assembly can do its part, but the rest lies on the government. It is a policy that the government had to come in.
Are you helpless in this situation?
I'm not helpless. I'm not helpless when it comes to this. I'm not helpless. We are doing our best to save the situation. But where it got into, I think the bigger people had to come in to survey the issue. Sometimes the bureaucracy are not necessary. It's unnecessary. Sometimes we need a knee-jerk reaction. There are some things we have to take serious approach to it before these bureaucracies. We can pull it down and sublet it to a contractor for him to do. Once the contractor is doing, we may sit around the table and find out this is the proper source sourcing we are talking about. This should be the source sourcing. If I have my way, I will declare this area a state of emergency. You can see, just check under the bridge. You could see that the pallets are almost gone. So the next rain, that should tell you, my concern is it may rain in the afternoon once people are crossing. Who knows what will happen? It can just capsize inside and it will affect lives. So I feel we can block this. They call the place as danger area. But when you called it,
when are you going to do that?
When you called it, where are the people going to pass through?
Between life and where the people are going to pass, which do you choose?
That is why we are going to take decision on it. You could see the markings. We just took this marking last 2 weeks. I am know for sure that the contractors they are discussing on it.
Coordinate or first?
That is to me, this place to be corded off.
So take the decision. You have it. Take it.
I can't take it uniquely. We should sit at the committee to come out with the reason why I feel. Definitely we are going to meet either after Easter, Tuesday. Okay. Environmental subcommittee will be meeting together with disaster, which I'm both chairman to that committees. So we are going to take urgent decision to make sure that the place is going to be covered out and make sure that nobody walks over the bridge. Because I'm afraid if it rains this night, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. The filth that you see come from Nima, Mamobi, Alaju, and environs. They just throw them in the gutter. Just pass through Deonston School up to Mamobi. Go and see heaps, fridges, containers. They are refuge from their homes.
3 years ago, that's the video from 3 years ago. There's a bit of history that I had to bring to you. This is in Accra, Asylum Down, diagonally opposite Paloma Hotel in Accra. This is a very central bridge that a lot of people use. And we titled that documentary that we played for you 3 years ago. We titled it The Breaking Bridge. Daniel Oklu, myself, and a couple others, we worked on that particular thing. And 3 years on, nothing has changed. People still use the bridge. When you walk on the bridge, it shakes. The bridge vibrates. You saw how the tree was standing, how the roots are going, the roots are going off. Nothing has changed. Look at it. That's the present situation of the bridge. Now, the gentleman we spoke to, I think was in charge of NADMO at the AMA, called it Amkelebu. He promised that he would go and move the thing. Look at it. 3 years on, it's even gotten worse. People are using that. 3 years on. And Okulu, thank you very much for those videos. 3 years on. 1, 2, 3. This will be the 4th year. Asylum Down. Main Accra. This is not in some Bompata area. This is Asylum down, main Accra. This bridge. Look at what's happening. And you know, the last time we had a heavy flood, I think it was in 2020 or so, you had the homes around there damaged and all of that. This is it. This is the bridge that people are using. When you walk on that bridge, you get to Paloma Junction, you alight or park your car and then get onto this bridge. The bridge shakes when you walk on it. And it's a bridge that connects thousands of people. Those who are coming from Kwame Nkrumah Circle, those who are coming from Asylum down, those who are it connects a whole squad of people. And all we got was muff, bragging that, oh, if I had my own way, knee-jerk reaction, we'll break it. In fact, at some point, the assembly even came to mark portions of the bridge. Daniel, I wish we could show you. They came to mark portions of the bridge. We were the same people who spoke about the baller that used to gather in there. The baller is talking about that the baller comes from the youngsters, and Nima, Mamobi, they push it into it. We spoke about it. At some point, they even came to mark portions of the bridge and said they were going to demolish it 3 years on. 3 years on. Is there? The mark is there. Check it. It's still there. Can you see it? That's the black asterisk you see there. This was marked 3 years ago when we went there to do this story. 3 years ago. See the bridge? It's breaking apart piece by piece. 3 years ago. Do we care about the people? Because the big men don't use this bridge. They don't care about it. 3 years ago, I did a story there, and I'm going back there. And I've decided that I'll go back to all the other stories I've done from many years ago, 6 years, 7 years. So you see that me, I'm not anti-government. Me, I am just anti-leadership. If you are a leader and you are not roaming and you are not making sure that the lives of your people are better, I will deal with you. 3 years ago, look at it. Is this what the people of Asylum down rage, Osu, is it what they deserve? Look at it. 3 years ago, nothing has changed. It's even gotten worse. The marks you see there, the black asterisks, are marks. Look at the bridge. Look at the bridge. Can you imagine? Look at the bridge. This is bridge that human beings in Accra, Ghana, the gateway to Africa, smart city, so-called. This is what they work on. And they have NADMO officials, they have works superintendent, they have metro director, they have all the positions. J poster, on your post, Oye Jumano, on your post, Oye Jumano, look at it, Asylum down. And the homes around there, they always get flooded when it rains. I'll show you that portion, that thing. I'll show you how high the water goes when it rains around there. In fact, the last flood that we had, I think it was in 2015 or so. Yes, the June 3 disaster, the 2015. The walls of the gutter that you see under the bridge, they got broken, they caved in. Up until now, we have not fixed them. This is a very popular bridge, Asylum Down Bridge. Very, very popular. Very popular. In the heart of the city. And this is how it is. It's shaking, it's wobbly, it's breaking apart piece by piece. Human beings use it, but the people who voted for the human beings who are in power, they just don't care. Right by the side of the bridge, there's a huge tree that is intertwined with electric cables, high tension electric cables. The root of the tree is being washed away. It's right there. The root of the tree is being washed away. Doesn't show that one? The root of the tree is being washed away. One day, when we have had enough of everything, the tree will come down, pull down the strings, the electric cables. And what will happen, we may not know. One day, when we have had enough of this level of irresponsibility. That is it. That is it on your screen. This is how it looks. This is the root of the tree. I say 3 years on, nothing has changed. And I'm going to bring you many of those stories I did back then before Nanado became president, when John Mahama was president. I will show you those videos. So that when you come and you say, me, I'm anti-MPP or I'm anti-government, I will prove to you that my journalism precedes presidents. This is it. Look at the tree. Have you seen the network veneration of trees? This is it. Now it's connecting to electric wires, cables. Can you imagine if it rains heavily and the tree decides to come down? Do you know what's bringing down? What it will bring down? Are you aware? Look at it. Do you see the cables? And the man in the video, he was telling me, oh, if he had his own way, in 3 months, they will solve this problem. In 3 months. He said in 3 months. It's been more than 3 years. In 3 months. He said in 3 months, they will solve that problem. Asylum down. It's not Ahima Kokobing. It's not in Zulezu. It's Asylum down. Central part of Accra. Close to Ridge. Close to Osu. Close to Adabraka. This is it. This is what we have. Look at it. The bridge is breaking apart. And they put the bridge there for good reason. They put the bridge there because they needed people to go to and fro. It connects major communities, densely populated communities, business people, workers, students, church people, mosque people, Muslims, Christians. It connects everybody. Now we are leaving it to break apart piece by piece. Iron rod is now exposed. The bridge is shaking. It is breaking. And we are all watching as if we don't care. But this morning, somebody will take their bath and go to work, eat breakfast, tell their wife and children or their husbands and children they are going to work. What kind of work do you go to the office to do? What kind of work do you go to the office to do? Look at it. Asylum down bridge. Look at it. And tell me if you are proud of yourself. The bridge is breaking apart. And I said, 3 years ago, I reported on this. 3 years down the line, I'm reporting on this. So when you say you are delivering the public good to the people, what are you doing? When you say you are delivering the public good to the people, what do you go to do? Cripples use this road, this bridge. Pregnant women use it. Children, they use it. Old people, they use it. Forget about those of us who are strong. Maybe if the bridge tries to break, we can jump. How about those vulnerable set of people? And the bridge, anybody who has used the bridge, it shakes when you are walking on it. It shakes. It vibrates. Then we say we are doing something for the people. What are you doing for the people? 3 years on, what are you doing for the people? Common bridge. Una we share